group break, 24,000. We have got the 5-box break of 24.25, Upper Deck Series 2. We have a Portraits of Olin Zellweger for Anaheim, Young Guns, Georgi Romanov for San Jose, and an Ooh La La for Pittsburgh of Tristan Jarry. Canvas of Stuart Skinner for Edmonton, On Tour for Carolina of Sebastian Aho, and a Malkin Electricity for Pittsburgh. Outburst base for Seattle of Matty Beniers, Seamus Casey, Young Guns for New Jersey, and a playlist for Washington of Alex Ovechkin. On Tour for Winnipeg of Connor and Morrissey, Matvei Mishkov, Philadelphia Flyers, Young Guns, and a playlist for Colorado of Nathan McKinnon. Canvas for Ottawa of Jake Sanderson, Young Guns renewed for Detroit of Moritz Seider, and a Bang for Your Puck of Victor Hedman for Tampa. Playlist Speckle for Carolina of Aho, Young Guns of Daniil Misioul for New Jersey, and an Ooh La La for Tampa of Vasilevsky. We have a dual canvas between New Jersey and Toronto of Jack Hughes and Austin Matthews, on a heater of Troy Terry for Anaheim, and Welcome Aboard for Minnesota of Wallstead. Bang for Your Puck for St. Louis of Colton Parayko, Young Guns of Blomqvist for Pittsburgh, and an Electricity for Columbus of Werenski. Deluxe base number 250 for Chicago of Lucas Reichel, Dazzlers of Luke Hughes for New Jersey, and a Young Guns renewed for the Rangers of Adam Fox. Young Guns renewed for Boston of Charlie McAvoy, Portraits for New Jersey of Seamus Casey, and a Program of Excellence, Logan Stankoven. I believe that is for Dallas, as long as that is who actually drafted him. Logan Stankoven, POE canvas. On Tour for Florida of Barkov and Kachuk, Kovalenko Young Guns for Colorado, Ooh La La for Washington of Lindgren. Black and white canvas for Boston of Marchand, on a heater speckle for Vegas of Eichel, and Electricity of Robert Thomas for St. Louis. Heater of McKinnon for Colorado, Albert Johansson Young Guns for Detroit, Ooh La La for Columbus of Merzlikin. Canvas of Seth Jones for Chicago, Portraits for Montreal of Logan Milo, Electricity for Nashville of Forsberg. Canvas for Carolina, Brent Burns, Portraits for Montreal, Lane Hudson, Playlist for Toronto of Austin Matthews. Portraits for Tampa of Connor Geekie, Young Guns of Zachary Leroux for Nashville, and an Ooh La La for Edmonton of Stuart Skinner. Canvas, oh there's a puppy, for Boston of Hampus Lindholm, Young Guns renewed for New Jersey of Nico Hischier, and an On Tour for Dallas of J. Rob and Wyatt Johnston. Ooh La La Speckle, Joey Decord for Seattle, Jack Thompson Young Guns for San Jose, and an Ooh La La of Rontanen for Colorado. Young Guns duel between San Jose and Philly of Celebrini and Mishkov. Ooh La La of Linus Ullmark for Boston. And a Young Guns outburst, Seamus Casey for the New Jersey Devils. Bang for your puck of Rasmus Dahlin for Buffalo. We have a Siplakov Young Guns for the Islanders. And a welcome aboard for New Jersey of Seamus Casey. On a heater, black parallel for Detroit of Patrick Kane. We have a Dazzlers of Jared McCann for Seattle. And a Young Guns renewed for Winnipeg of Hellebuck. We have a Young Guns renewed for Edmonton, Leon Draisaitl. A Portraits for Washington of Ovi. And a Young Guns canvas for Carolina of Jackson Blake. On tour for Pittsburgh of Crosby and Malkin. Panamar of Young Guns for Carolina. And a Liam Ogren welcome aboard for the Minnesota Wild. A clear-cut base for Tampa of Braden Point. Bang for your puck speckle for Boston of David Pasternak. And an electricity for the Rangers of Chris Kreider. Box 3. Bang for your puck for Washington of Ovi. Patrick Giles Young Guns for Florida. And a playlist for Boston of David Pasternak. Canvas of Radko Gudas for Anaheim. Young Guns renewed for Toronto of Zach Hyman. And on a heater for Vegas of Jack Eichel. Welcome aboard Speckle for Montreal of Logan Milo. We have a Kolosov Young Guns for Philadelphia. And Electricity for Chicago of Bedard. Canvas of Blake Coleman for Calgary. Cole Caulfield Young Guns renewed for Montreal. On tour for the Islanders of Horvat and Barzal. Ooh, fun. On tour for Seattle of McCann and Beniers. Young Guns for Utah Patrick Koch. And an electricity of Wyatt Johnston for Dallas. And we have a base autograph for the LA Kings of Alex Turcotte. Frank Nazar for the Chicago Blackhawks. Portraits Speckle Frank Nazar for the Chicago Blackhawks. And a welcome aboard for the Rangers of Brennan Othman. Canvas of Jack Hughes for New Jersey. Bang for your puck for Boston of Pasternak. And an Ooh La La of Thatcher Demko for Vancouver. Portraits of Frank Nazar for Chicago. Young Guns for Colorado, Callum Ritchie. Electricity for Carolina of Sebastian Aho. We have a Dazzlers of Logan Couture for San Jose. A Young Guns renewed for St. Louis of Jordan Kyrou. And a Population Count 500 for the St. Louis Blues, Zach Dean. On tour for Anaheim and McTavish and Zegras. Cameron Butler Young Guns for Columbus. And a welcome aboard for Dallas of Logan Stankoven. Canvas for New Jersey of Timo Meyer. Portraits of Mishkov for Philly. And an Ooh La La for Minnesota of Marc-Andre Fleury. Outburst base for Vegas of Keegan Kolesar. Young Guns of Brian Halonen for New Jersey. And a playlist for Edmonton of Draisaitl. number 4. On tour for Edmonton and McDavid and Draisaitl. Young Guns for Pittsburgh of McGroarty. And an Ooh La La of Georgia for Colorado. Dazzlers for Edmonton of Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Young Guns renewed for Colorado of Rantanen. And a deluxe-based Young Guns, number 250 for the Utah. The Utah, they didn't have a team name at the time. Of Zuber. The Utah hockey team. Portraits of Nick Suzuki for Montreal, Seamus Casey Young Guns for New Jersey, and an Electricity for Boston and Marchand. Canvas of Aho for Carolina, Young Guns renewed for Florida of Barkov, on a heater for Boston of Pasternak. Black and white canvas, Erik Karlsson for Pittsburgh. Excuse me. Portrait speckle for Buffalo of Dahlin, and an Ooh La La for Carolina of Freddie Anderson. Canvas of Hellebuck for Winnipeg, Young Guns renewed for Calgary of Matthew Tkachuk, and an on tour of Pettersson and Hughes for Vancouver. Electricity speckle for Calgary of Kadri, Adam Klapka Young Guns for Calgary, and a playlist for Tampa of Kucherov. We have a canvas of Vince Dunn for Seattle, a portraits of Brendan Brisson for Vegas, and a welcome aboard for Dallas of Maverick Cork. Canvas of Jamie Benn for Dallas, on tour for Toronto of Matthews and Marner, Ooh La La of Hellebuck for the Winnipeg Jets. Young Guns of Maverick Lamoureux for Utah, playlist for Vancouver of Quinn Hughes. And a Young Guns outburst for Carolina, Vasily Ponomarev. Bang for your puck of Radko Gudas for Anaheim, Oscar Black Young Guns for Young Guns for Dallas, and an Electricity for Florida of Tkachuk. Population count 1,000 for the San Jose Sharks, Will Smith. Portraits for St. Louis of Bolduc, Oliver Kapanen and Young Guns for Montreal, and an Electricity for Montreal of Caulfield. All right, last box mojo. We have portraits of Hoffman for the Rangers, Zuber Young Guns for Utah, and an Electricity for New Jersey of Jack Hughes. Canvas of Middlestad for Colorado, on tour for Minnesota of Kaprizov and Boldy, and an Electricity of Lucas Raymond for Detroit. Outburst base of Fabro for Nashville, Young Guns for Chicago of Nolan Allen, and Electricity for Vancouver of Elias Pettersson. On tour of Obi and Wilson for Washington, Noah Phillip, Young Guns for Edmonton, and an Electricity for Philadelphia of Travis Konechny. Canvas for the Vegas Golden Knights of Pietrangelo. Young Guns renewed for Minnesota of Kirill Kaprizov, and a bang for your puck for Buffalo of Tage Thompson. Ooh La La Speckle, Joseph Wool for Toronto. Young Guns for Boston of Brandon Busey, and an Ooh La La for Montreal of Samuel Montembeault. Canvas of Tom Wilson for Washington, on a heater for Florida of Sam Reinhart, and an Electricity for Vegas of Mark Stone. Bang for your puck of Wilson for Washington, Young Guns for Philadelphia, Matt by Mishkov, and a playlist for Dallas of Jason Robertson. Ooh, that's fun. Dazzlers of Trevor Moore for LA, Young Guns renewed for Dallas of Rupe Hintz, Young Guns Red Outburst! Number to 25 for the Calgary Flames, Adam Klapka. Adam Klapka, number to 25. Young Guns renewed for Detroit of Dylan Larkin, Portraits for Dallas of Heiskanen, and a Program of Excellence canvas of Zach Dean. Bang for your puck for New Jersey of Timo Meier, Young Guns for San Jose of Georgi Romanov, and a playlist for Vegas of Eichel. Fluorescence Red for the Detroit Red Wings of Albert Johansson, a speckle portrait of Nadeau for Carolina, and a welcome aboard for Philly of Luchenko. Okie dokie, ladies and gentlemen. Quick random for the canvas and the dual Young Guns. I will do a left-right random for both of those. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. The right side's got them. So the Young Gun goes to Philly and Toronto for the canvas.